All right, how's everyone doing? I am Rich CELENZA. Thanks for checking out the Rich CELENZA show. So, what I'm going to talk about in this podcast is people not being as unique as they think they are. And a lot of times I'm telling people, I should say, is how to stand out and be unique, or how much of a strength it is to be unique from everyone else, or just maybe even your inner circle to a certain degree. And, what I've been seeing a lot of, or even having discussions with other people, is them actually telling me how unique they are, but in reality, they're not. And that's not to diss them. But I wrote a book called The Model Bible. And in the Model Bible, the first thing I touch upon is, there's beautiful women. There's millions of beautiful women out there. And, they can take great photos. They can say they do runway or whatever they're doing within the industry. But what is truly going to make them stand out is what I talk about a lot in that book, because that's how they're going to get noticed. If you are looking to get noticed, and I don't mean discovered in the same sense as a model, what I'm saying is if you want to get the attention of others, being unique is one of the best ways to do it. I talk a lot about this too in my Mastering Self-Confidence program, trying to help men and lately even women regarding this subject, because I do, again, run into so many people saying, I don't care. A woman could be like, I got this funky different color, or I got a tattoo, or even dudes, I went with this hairstyle, or I work out, I do these crazy workouts, or whatever the hell they're telling me they do, or I dress this way, or they're kind of following trends a lot of times too. Following a trend is not that unique, even though, again, you may be unique in your little own crew or circle of people. It's not that unique. I'm just telling you. And I'm not here also to tell you to go way out in the left field and get crazy to be unique. Start dressing like maybe you're not comfortable dressing like, or start doing things that are so out in left field that people are like, is that you? Like, is he trying? Is he reaching? Is he trying or her too hard to stand out? Because I do think a lot of people don't realize that they go to that extreme to do that. Now, there's a difference between doing that and having some fun, and then doing it and looking a little crazy or whack. Now, if that's what you want to do, more power to you. But I do remember I once read a book, Chris Score, he wrote a book about the film festival route, which I ended up meeting him, great guy, more than once, and we talked. His whole thing at the film festival was when filmmakers would go there, everybody would just kind of blend, because you're doing all these conferences, and there's all these movies, and you're in dark rooms, obviously, watching these movies, and then you go and meet everybody else out for dinner, and everybody just kind of blended. But the person that usually stood out the most, who a lot of times got the most attention, was the director, the writer, the actor, or whoever that kind of dressed wacky, wear big hats, and did things in that nature. Just kind of more of a marketing type ploy, which was cool, because then everybody wanted to take pictures with them. They wanted to know how, why they're so eccentric, or why they're, all these different types of things that brought them a lot of attention. I'm going to wrap it up with this, because I know a lot of times, I don't want these websites to go too long, so I'm keeping them short, and they're getting a lot more plays, or listens, I guess you could say. Here's the thing. A lot of people want attention. They don't want to admit it, and they kind of bullshit themselves. And a lot of times they will try to do things that makes them stand out, be unique, right? Just admit that you want attention. That doesn't mean you're always reaching for it. That doesn't mean you're looking for attention from everyone out in public or at work or within your friends. But a lot of times in certain environments, you do want to be noticed, okay? For instance, I'm going to say if you're out there looking for certain types of women, all right, and you're always kind of in wherever you're at, I don't care if it's a bar, nightclub, restaurant, coffee house, and you're blending in, right? Because a lot of you think you're unique, but you're actually just unique in blending in. You're not unique for standing out, and you wonder why no one's really taking a notice of you. And you want to be noticed. Again, it could be your wardrobe, it could be your education, or how you speak, or whatever the case may be. It's on you to understand that it is on you to figure this out. And again, it doesn't even have to be the outside, I call it, which is like your wardrobe, or your jewelry, or the technology you're carrying, or any of these things. What I'm saying is just being a unique individual who is interesting to be around. Admit it, if that's what you want. You want to catch people's eyes, if you want a certain type of attention, if you do want to wear certain types of clothes that gets attention, just admit you do. I just wouldn't go too far out of whack. But then again, if you look at a lot of other people, especially in the entertainment business, I don't care if it's actors, punk rockers, musicians, whatever the hell it is, they really dress way out there a lot of times. It gets them noticed. It gets them the attention that they want and that they need. And a lot of them aren't hiding it. So anyways, just something to think about. But if you have any questions, please hit me up. I'm at rich@richtolenza.com is my email. My website's richtolenza.com and masteringselfconfidence.com. I really try to help men, build their confidence. And I'm telling you right now, one of the things you need to do is admit what you want to be. If you're looking for attention, go after it. If you're looking to be unique, go after it. But the one thing I think most men and women forget about, it's being interesting. Once you meet someone or meet certain types of people, you can dress crazy, you can get all the attention you want, you could do crazy shit, but then once you get in a conversation with someone, or once you start networking and people find out that you're actually just kind of a show-off more or less than you have any value to what you're doing or saying, you kind of lose them there as well. So you got to kind of make sure you're unique in many other ways than just maybe your appearance. All right. If you have any questions or comments, hit me up.